Okay. Hi, everyone. So, I don't know how well this is going to work. I have a very bad connection. My screen was rotated the wrong way. And, yeah, I don't know. It's like blinking red at me. So, I'm going to film it anyway. I've never gone live on YouTube before, so this is a first among many firsts these past few weeks. Holy cow. So, well, here I am in Monson, Maine, at Hostel. We have hiked 120 miles on the Appalachian Trail, southbound to Georgia. The point of this video is sort of like a disclaimer, apology, let the jokes begin on my behalf, I suppose, video, because for starters, I can't even figure out like the GoPro Cloud at all. So if anybody has any insight on how the GoPro Cloud updates on your phone, please let me know, because I've been lugging around my GoPro for the past 120 miles and I haven't even used it. And my phone died, my battery died, everything died, but I have this freaking fully charged GoPro in my pack and I don't even know how to use it. So long story short, I have filmed a bunch of videos over the past week to like work on and upload, but we didn't have any connection, obviously, in the 100-mile wilderness, so I just got to looking at them now. And the funniest thing is that like there's very little segue in all of them, and I still need to learn how to use my splicing, like video splicing technology. So that's where we're at. So you might have seen I did just upload 3 preview videos. One was of Katahdin, which I think I got only 3 videos, and they were all at the top of the mountain, which serves not really much purpose. And then I did a bunch in the 100-mile wilderness, but my phone died after 4 or 5 days, so it's like a bunch, and then I got 1 phone charge and did a bunch more, and none of them connect. So I'm still going to upload that content, but just bear with me while I get used to filming videos and posting and technology. So again, this says that I have a very bad connection, and it's blinking. Hi, John.
Hi.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
So this is kind of just mostly to make fun of myself. What is this?
That says your wash.
I was just handed, I should be smiling, this is Trail Abundance. I just got handed a cup of macaroni and cheese. It looks like there's olives in it, carrots, what else, do you remember? Avocado.
Hash browns.
Hash browns from this morning, leftover hash browns, and it looks like carrots. There's some sort of orange in there. It was funny when I said, I don't know if I'm there yet, which was one of the other mistakes. Actually, probably the only, I think, thing, John, I don't know if you would agree with this, the only thing that I think we could have really done better was pack less dinners on the trail.
More snacks, less dinners.
More snacks, less dinners, because we were not as hungry as we thought we would be. We ate pretty much throughout the day, but then we shared most of our dinners. So we walked around carrying all of that weight. So this video has diverted a lot since the mac and cheese. But anyway, what I was saying was I got a bunch of video content, and none of it really meshes together. But I'm still going to make the videos and post them. So some of them are probably going to be one-offs. I think I got a couple that were good on their own. I had it in my mind how it was going to turn out, and then it just didn't. So whatever, it'll get there. I have plenty of time. Now that we are out of the 100-mile wilderness, we'll have a little bit more service and probably be a little bit more focused. We've actually been really successful at getting everything dialed in just like the past. John said it's really good. Anyway, we've been doing really good at getting everything dialed in the past 2 weeks because we've, pretty much every night when you take stuff out of your pack, you just look in and you're like, well, I don't think I need this anymore. And then the next hiker box you find, you just get rid of it. So that's what we've been doing anyway. Anyway, my point there is that we've gotten better at our packs. You'll see in one of the first videos. The first video that I made on the trail, the day after we summited Katahdin, which was awesome, by the way. It took us 8 hours, and we summited at 10:22 in the morning. I was the first chick on the mountain. I was so excited about that, and we just had such a freaking good time that day. But the first video I posted the day after is just like, oh my god, I almost sound whiny in it, and that's not very much like me. So I'm gonna post it anyway, and I'm looking forward to your feedback on everything. I hope that even with the lack of segues, I might film some little segues in between just to continue making fun of myself for my just poor job at filming content over the past few weeks. I'm gonna get to some of your questions in just a minute, but so again, I'm going to post those videos. The first one is pretty funny. I'm talking about how heavy my pack is and stuff. And it's neat because our phones died. Mine died in the wilderness, and I really just wasn't on it if it was on. Watching everything back now, 2 weeks like after, and it's only been 2 weeks, but just watching the shift in like both myself and John on the trail, holy cow, it's such a difference, because the first few videos I'm like, oh, where are we? What are we doing? And now, you know, I have a better grasp. I'm like, all right, this is our mileage. This is where we're going today. So you can just see the shift in confidence levels already, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to get to a couple of these questions. Sorry about that. But the other thing I want to say quickly too is I really like connecting to people, and I really do feel called to bring people along on this journey, because, you know, it's been challenging, but we've overcome everything, and we are still super happy. The guy that we stayed with last night, Phil Pepin, out at the 100-mile wilderness, lodge, I guess we'll call it. I don't think that's the official name, but you'll see that video later. That one's actually not too bad. But he said last night, like, oh, I know you guys are going to finish because you got smiles on your faces. And he said that, like, that's a sure sign that the trail is in somebody's heart. And that's super cool. So that boosted our confidence. But I really feel called to, like, bring people along with this journey and show everybody that, you know, you can overcome challenges and still be happy. You don't have to suffer through stuff. And even when things are hard, you can still have fun and celebrate life. Like, that's just something we've been trying to do every day, is just celebrate life. And the fact that we are even on this trail right now is so awesome. So I'm just like incredibly happy to be here. So I'm going to actually start with the first question there. How were the bugs? I don't know how to open up the messages. Oh, I got it. You hit the little message thing. RC Ken Pilot asks, how were the bugs? And so that was the thing. The first day that I filmed my first video, you'll see I have like a bug net on in it. I wanted to wear shorts super bad because it was so hot out. Big mistake. I learned that quickly. It's better to sweat than get bit up by a bunch of mosquitoes. So the first day, the mosquitoes were terrible. I swear they were just like, ah, fresh meat, yeah, no, and just chomped up my legs, like all the backs of my legs. I was really, really itchy. I couldn't even sleep a couple nights unless I took some Benadryl. But honestly, after that first day, they were fine, especially because I started wearing like long pants and long sleeve shirts, and all of our stuff is treated in insect with, we sent it off to Insect Shield to get it treated with permethrin. So we were great after we were just like, all right, pants, long sleeves until these bugs are gone. And then here's a blessing in disguise lesson. It rained a bunch of days. I mean, there were 4 consecutive days where my hair was soaking wet, my shoes were soaking wet, my socks were soaking wet. But there were no bugs. See? Silver lining, always. So the bugs were only bad the first day, and then they were out. You know, we would get a couple bites every day, I'd say, but nothing like that first day. Moose. We have seen so much moose poop. It's ridiculous, and we haven't seen a freaking moose yet. So everybody out there in the universe, send out like prayers and vibes that we see a moose soon, because I'm dying to see a moose. I just want to see a moose. I hope that answers your question. All right, let me see what else. Show. I'm still, again, learning this. And many other hikers. Yeah, so actually, we have run into more hikers than we thought we were going to. Especially going southbound. We've run into a lot of people, and we camped a couple of our first nights with some guys. I forget your names, guys. Don't be mad at me. Jacob, if you're watching this, tell your mom I said hi. Anyway, we hiked with them and camped with them for like the first couple nights, and then when we stopped at White House Landing, they probably got about a day ahead of us. They're probably 2 days ahead of us now, because we're just chilling in Monson. We like it so much, and John and I love to be total tourists in places, and something else that we keep saying is that we just are living out here. We're just living out here. You know, it's not that we're not going to get on the trail and keep hiking and hiking and hiking and hiking, but like right now we're just taking a 0 day. And there's a couple people who jumped ahead of us, but we're not in a hurry. You know, we're planning on like 5 to 6 months for this hike, and honestly, physically, we feel awesome. So if we feel that good after the 100-mile wilderness and like 8 really hard mountains and roots and rocks for 120 miles, I think we're going to be just fine physically. I commented this in a video a few weeks ago that I don't think I ever posted, but like, I don't know, John and I we love to walk. So that's been a really, really helpful aspect of the whole thing. So, John, is there anything that you want to share? Any thoughts, feelings? You have to have something.
I'm glad it wasn't buggy.
After I just got done talking about the bugs, and I'm scratching a bug bite right now too.
John says, buggy as I expected.
Yeah, it wasn't as buggy as he expected, and me either. So, all right, let me see if there's anybody else. Don't worry about the fancy editing. Just capture your hike. Thank you for that comment, because you'll definitely be seeing it, and I'm sure it'll get better along the way. But it is what it is right now. And Lamplighter says, greetings from up in Canada. Eh? Way to go. You guys are very inspirational. Live chat is amazing. Oh, all right. Cool. Thanks. I'm glad I decided to do this then. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap this up for now because it's running a little long. But that's my disclaimer for the content. I'll be working on that later on today and probably get that up in the next few days if I don't hit any more technical difficulties. So, all right. Thank you all for your love and support. And